The first two games of this weekend series between South Carolina and Clemson have been headlined by a pair of strong pitching performances. First on Friday, it was Josh Gunther for South Carolina going 7 shutout innings with 10 strikeouts and a walk. Then on Saturday, as the series shifted over to Segra Park, it was Michael Sharman for Clemson putting together a stellar outing as he went 9 innings in a complete game effort to get the Tigers a 4-1 win over the Gamecocks, setting up a pivotal rubber match out at Doug Kingsmore Stadium on Sunday in Clemson. And Sharman was just really, really good. The approach at the plate changed significantly for South Carolina, and I'll get to why that was in a second. But on Friday, they really did a nice job of working the count against Aiden Canuck, drawing 5 walks and taking advantage of a lot of critical mistakes made by Clemson in the field, while also getting a few clutch hits along the way. But on Saturday, Sharman is a guy that really pounds the strike zone. Through his first 2 starts, over 11 innings, he had only walked 1 batter, and that really remained the case for South Carolina, who recognized that in the scouting report. 67 of Sharman's 78 total pitches in this complete game were for strikes. So he only threw 11 balls. I can't remember the last time I've seen a stat line that good in terms of strikes being thrown, but he was pounding the strike zone, and there were a lot of early swings in the count as a result. South Carolina had 11 at-bats where they swung at the first pitch and put the ball in play, and only 2 of those led to hits. So it was a tough day at the plate from that standpoint, but the Gamecocks were taking what Sharman gave them. They just weren't finding the holes and putting the ball in play a lot, but again, just not getting the hits and runs necessary to win this game. On the mound for the Gamecocks, Ant Phillips struggled in 3 1/3 innings, gave up 4 runs on 6 hits, struck out 3 and walked 2. It wasn't anywhere near the performance he had against Clemson last June in the NCAA tournament at USC Upstate when he just pitched brilliantly against the Tigers. This time around, Clemson seemed to be a lot more all over his pitches, and kind of saw that right away when Nate Savoy hit a 3-run homer deep into left field to give the Tigers the lead for good from the 3rd inning on. Brandon Stone was really the only silver lining to this game as he went 4 2/3 innings out of relief, gave up 3 hits, no runs, 2 strikeouts, and a walk. So a good performance out of him after being moved to the bullpen after making his first 2 starts of the year in the rotation. And yes, now Sunday makes this a pivotal rubber match of the series as the Gamecocks will look to win the series over Clemson for the first time since 2023. First pitch on Sunday from Doug Kingsmore Stadium will be at 3 p.m. and Riley Goodman will get the start on the mound for the Gamecocks. So once again, South Carolina falls 4-1 to Clemson here at Segra Park on Saturday. For GamecockCentral.com, I'm Jack Veltri.